Talk a little bit about the the handheld camera is kind of what also a signature part of VR. Do you guys like kind of have that constant motion? Is it?
Love it.
I love it.
Do you have to? Is it a lot of? Do you not have to hit marks
Steadicam,
anymore?
really, right?
Yeah, well, you get to have a flow when you're doing a scene, I think, and when you have these 4- and 5-page oneers. One, it really, keeps you on top of your game as an actor, and, this is to me, the most challenging show on television. And when you really get that energy going and that synergy, it's just wonderful, So I really love the oneers. I love the oneers.
Do you guys have to hit a lot of marks, so you don't have to worry about it too much?
Well, some of us worry about it, and some of us...
Let our focus pull worry about it.
We'll do a scene that's 3 or 4 pages, if you don't understand, with one camera just following, and it'll pass off to one person. It's almost like doing theater, and you can't, you can't mess
sometimes
up.
you don't know if you had your close up, and they'll just punch in and get it. And it's...
Now, don't you hate like if you're the end at the last 30 seconds of that scene that you're going to blow your lines?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The rule,
Your
heart starts pounding.
well,
I cried many a time.
the rule in the writer's room is you never end a long oneer on a kid. You never, you never want like a 5-year-old going, "I got a boo-boo" at the end of the oneer, because you're gonna blow the oneer every time. So you do the boo-boo early, so you can cut out of that.
You start out on the boo-boo.
Yeah, you start out on the boo-boo. Yeah.
A kid or a Stamos.
Oh, Stamos.
Do you ever get nervous
I'll give you a
with the medical with the medical terminology? Like, oh my gosh, am I going to remember to, what does this word mean? Am I going to pronounce it correctly?
Yeah.
John?
John, talk to
Good question. Next.
I think I remember hearing a story when you first started, John. You walked up to the writers sitting there and you said, "I think Gates should be the guy that doesn't know all the medical stuff." Isn't there another word for this? Swear to
I didn't
God.
know him that long, so I'm like, "That's interesting, John. I'm gonna think about that." But he's like, "Yeah, I think Gates is the guy who never says any medical stuff at all." I'm like, "Yeah, we've never done that. That's a new one."